What's going on, guys? Captain Toben here, and I'm on a brand new 46 Cantius from Cruisers Yachts. And there's a demo on this boat tomorrow, so we're just going to take it for a quick spin, make sure everything's good with it, and I thought I'd bring y'all along for the ride. Shane just did engine room checks.
Hello, everybody.
Looks good in there?
It looks fantastic. We're ready to go.
That's what we like to hear. Okay, gonna switch over to Jen. Got everything running, generators running, switch over to Gen Power. Before we leave the dock, I'll just bump in and out of gear. Make sure she takes. But she's not. There she goes. Good. Spin my wheel, watch my rudder indicator, all the way over one way, all the way over the other. And then leaving the dock here, I'll use the joystick. This is a IPS boat, has pods down there, so I'll use the joystick to leave. But tell Shane we're good. Okay. So to take control of the joystick, I'll press docking right here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Shane says I'm clear. Using the joystick to get the boat off the dock here. It's all little bumps, right? Big old props on those pods. You don't have to give it a lot to get the boat to move. In and out of gear, and twist the top of it. I can even push it straight sideways. It'll move the boat in any direction I want. Just got to take your time with it. Only want to go as fast as you want to hit something, right? Plenty of room up front. Pointed down the basin here. And then once I'm pointed where I think I want to use the throttles, I'll click off of the docking mode, and then I can just go in gear my sticks. And we're good to cruise out of here. So cruising out of Marine Max here. Like I said, this is a demo for tomorrow. Somebody's interested in buying the boat. Boat hasn't been ran in a few weeks, so we're just taking it out. Stretch the boat's legs, make sure everything's running correctly, and yeah, we'll do a total walkthrough of the boat. We'll turn all the switches on, make sure all the lights are working correctly and stuff, and just do a complete overview of the boat. And making this turn out of the marina here, I switched to the throttles, not using the joystick anymore, just to try to do something different. Making sure she wants to move correctly with both the throttles and the joystick, which she is, so that's good. Then once we're getting out of the marina here, go to the rudder, speed up just a little bit. Get out of here. We'll get out here and run. We'll do a bunch of different variations and speeds and stuff. Watching our temperatures and efficiency, just making sure, like I said, she's running as she should. Okay, Shane's up there at the helm. He's doing idling us out of the marina here, out of the canal, so we can get out here and put a load on her and start going fast. I thought I'd do a little walkthrough of this boat. It's a really, really nice yacht. Good step into the yachting class. 46-foot Cantius from Cruisers Yachts. Okay, coming down the stairs here into the living area, you have the guest cabin right here all the way forward, and then the guest head, and this would also be like the day head plus whoever's staying in the guest cabin. And then down here we have a full beam master bedroom. Great layout in here, and something that's really cool for just a 46-foot yacht, you do have a washer dryer. All of these are storage, which is super nice. Cruisers Yachts definitely maximized the space on this boat, without a doubt. This would be lights, big shower. You really get a lot on this boat for just being 46 feet long. More storage in here. And then all over this boat, which I like, are these wireless chargers. So you don't have to have cords all over the boat when you're charging your phones, which I always think is a nice feature. I like that a lot in these boats. We'll walk up here to the bow. Super nice. I got the camera in my hand, but you could see if I wanted to, you have a grab rail right here and a grab rail right here, so super easy to walk up to the bow while you're underway. I can fit super easily right here and walk. A nice seating area up here. You got your spotlight, anchor locker, and then your foot pedals for dropping your anchor and bringing it back in, which is super nice to have because you can work as a team. If Stan and I were to anchor this boat, I could stand up here, anchor the boat with the foot pedals, and I can direct him where that anchor is going. It makes it so much easier when you have controls on the bow and you can work as a team. Coming back down the port side, again you have rails. Super easy to walk while you're underway. You got your Garmin radar up here. This hatch is open. Let me close this. All the way back to our swim platform. And here you have your Glendinning controls. So in there to control shore power in and out, so you don't have to pull that big heavy cord in and out or have to stow it anywhere, which is nice, super nice to have. Storage, plenty of storage for fenders and lines. And then you have a grill right here. So that one's great for storage. And then you have your Kenyan grill. Great for grilling out while you're anchored at the islands. Be a great boat to jump over to the Bahamas or the Keys for. I can tell you that right now. Close the sliding glass door back here. Moves really easily. Nice for those cruising nights where you can just still have a conversation in the boat. Out here in Boca Ciega Bay now. Shane's gonna get the boat up on plane. We're just gonna get a good feel for her. An eye on all of our temps over there on our Garmin screen. Seems to be running pretty good. What do you think, Shane? She running good?
She's a big girl. She's running great.
Big girl running great. We like that. So now we're out in the bay and we're running, and all we're going to do is do a few loops out here, and just like I said, we're just stretching the boat's legs, going through it. I'll start putting my hands on everything, making sure nothing's loose or anything like that, and just making sure she's looking good for the customer that's going to be here tomorrow. Alright, so heading back to the marina right now. Ran her for about 20 minutes out here in Boca Ciega Bay. Everything went great, everything runs great, she looks great. Excited for a demo day tomorrow. Alright. Pulling back in here to Marine Max. Shane's gonna put it back in its slip, and we'll be good to go for tomorrow. You got the mic on, don't mess this up.
Hello, Mike.
Yep. Alright, so that concludes that little sea trial on this 46 Cantius. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
What, Shane?
I said thank you so much.